Hi everyone, Julia here recording this August 28th, 2025, and I've noticed that people get triggered when you have a hopeful message. I find that very interesting. It's like a lot of people call it false hope, but I say that false hope is better than true despair or true worry. I mean, seriously, even if there is something to be concerned about, to focus on that doesn't help the situation. You do what you can to prepare for whatever you think might happen, and then you hope for the best. And we really are powerful with our thoughts and intentions. And I guess a lot of people don't really buy that, but it's true. And the more people that think things are going to be horrible, dystopian, worse and worse, well, they're helping to manifest that. So yeah, I'll take false hope over true despair every day, any day, because the future is not certain, and our intentions do modify future probability. And as far as prophecies and predictions go, again, those are just ways to put thoughts and intentions into your head, and in the end it can help manifest whatever was prophesied or predicted. So yeah, I see that everything is changing, and it's changing fast, and for the most part most people still have freedom to move about the world. We can all still get food. If we get food shortages, well, that's when we get more into a community again. And we should be doing that anyway. Work with our neighbors. Everybody should grow something and trade. Simple. And if you know how to forage, food's not a problem. Plus, we overeat and we eat expensive stuff. When I was in college, ate beans and rice every day, except for Sundays. We'd go to the Luby's cafeteria. So, it doesn't really cost a lot to survive and even thrive as far as food goes. And half the things we spend money on are things we don't need anyway. They're just ways to try to get fulfillment. So I know that ever since 2020, a lot more people have been looking into the whole community aspect. But you're already in a community wherever you live. And back in the day when I was growing up, we knew everybody on our street. Everyone knew everyone. And now people live in apartments and they don't even know their neighbors. Upstairs, next door, downstairs. So, yeah, and I noticed that the more negative a message is, as far as YouTube videos goes, the more views it gets. People want to hear the negative stuff. And I don't know if that's just programming or what it is, but it's sad. People just want to focus on that negative and worry about it and help manifest it. And we don't have to do that. We have options. And I will always have hope. Always, 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 no matter what situation I end up in. And yeah, I just want to project a good, positive future. And people like Jason at Archaic says, well, you can do that, but only for you. You can't do it for the collective. But if everyone does it only for them, then that will include the collective ultimately. So yeah, like I said, people get triggered when you have a positive slant to what's going on in the world. And that's very interesting to me. But yeah, like I said, I'm being very redundant today. I will stick to hope. Yep. And man, the potential that we have for a bright future is like it's never been with all the advanced technology that we have. So man, I mean, but all people want to do is look at how it's going to have negative effects on us. But it will have lots of positive effects too, maybe more than we can even imagine at this point. It could solve a lot of the health issues, financial, just basic needs being met. Maybe AI, or whatever you want to call it, will take over from humans as far as governing and make things equitable and fair. So there's all kinds of potential. And yeah, there's a chance that we'll have Terminator 2, but either way, in the big picture, none of it matters because we don't die anyway. And we take our lessons we learn from here, the level of consciousness that we've evolved to, and we bring that over to our next adventure. And in the meantime, why worry? Don't worry, be happy, right? Because it's hard to be happy if you're always worried. So yeah. And I know that this message will trigger people. But I'm hanging on to my hope. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember to stay focused on the good and how you want things to be. Help others if you can. Ciao, ciao.